All right, so this is a test ride. So this is the morning after my last rain ride. So the camera stopped working out of nowhere. I didn't realize it when I was on the Santiago Creek Trail, so that wasn't the battery dying, it just stopped. So I'm not really too sure why. Maybe I accidentally, I had a lot, like I was bundled up in my rain gear, so I could have inadvertently shut it off, or I'm not too sure. But it's unfortunate. We almost got the whole ride though. So, I mean, the camera is designed to go underwater, so it's waterproof to, I think, to 10 meters. I mean, everything was closed and sealed up, so. And then as far as the bike goes, I know I don't usually go through really deep puddles like that, so I don't think I was being too dramatic about it, but I just, these bikes are water resistant to an extent, you know, and I've ridden a lot in the rain on all my bikes, all two of them, and haven't had any issues. But the one thing I was always cautious about is not, like, when you go through the puddles, not like letting the water jet. Like, so if you go fast and the water jets up in those very deep puddles, I feel like it can like inject itself into spots that would otherwise not get wet. So that's why I was tripping on the puddles. So anyway, we're starting out in the city of Orange. Welcome to my channel, the Orange County Commuter Channel, where we commute to work on a daily basis as often as we can, pretty much every day, unless my bike is broken, even if it's raining or whatever. This is Southern California, Orange County, Southern California, so we don't really get harsh weather. It's all pretty mild. So I had a message from my wife last night. She texted me a clip from posting from Instagram that showed somebody driving through the orange circle once again. But this one was a little different. So usually people are crash drunk and crashing through, or on nitrous oxide and crashing through the orange circle. But this one was somebody going very slow in a white minivan, and they just kind of rolled through the circle. So I don't know if that happened yesterday. I didn't look. I'm sure it was. So we might ride through downtown Orange just to assess the damage once again. And there's, you know, we had this happen a couple months ago too. After they redid the tile and everything, somebody crashed right into the same spot at the circle and damaged the area that was just repaired. I don't get it, man. Does this happen like in every city that has a traffic circle? Alright, so yeah, I've been bombarding you guys with videos. I'm sorry. I just figured with that rain ride. So both videos I published today, so today's Friday, so I published both Thursday videos just now. And Um, I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. So that, you know, if somebody starts like, I didn't want to have that rain video be an exclusive video for one day, because I was watching it and the sound, as I knew it would more than likely be, was really bad because of the rain blocking the mics and getting into the mics. So hopefully the mic is dried out right now and it's not. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know how the camera's designed, but anyway, I figure, well, at least, you know, the Thursday morning was a really good video. So yeah. This is a special ride, I think. Let's check and see how special of a ride it is. 7,479. So the ride home is going to be the 7,500 mile ride. So this is it, man. We have defeated the electric XP 3.0 on the Windhorse, the unpopular budget e-bike. And this bike right now is feels loaded with power. I don't know what's going on with this bike, but it's has a lot of power right now, like a lot. I don't know. It's possessed. The Windhorse is an amazing. Now I don't know if I just got lucky, so I'm not telling people to go out and buy a Windhorse bike. I've contacted these guys. I'm like, man, like, I don't think there's probably anybody else that has 7,500 miles on a Windhorse WO. Maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe there's a region where everybody's riding these bikes and they all have that many miles. But I haven't seen anybody else ride these bikes and have 7,500 miles. But I'm like, I guess, you know, I don't really broadcast that I'm riding their bike, you know, so I'm not really advertising for them. But that's because, like, I don't know why I don't, because I just don't. I guess I should have, but I've contacted them a few times, just trying to be a cheap ass and get, you know, a free battery. I just want a battery, dude. I just want a battery to see if that's what the issue was. So let's see. I couldn't tell. I didn't look close enough on the video to see where they drove through here. So let's see what's going on. So we got these mega posts here. All the posts are up, so they probably have a whole. Was it AI? I mean, I don't see any damage over here at all. Or was that an old video? I'm confused. I do not see any damage other than the normal damage. Oh yeah, I've seen that girl on the train. She's got the Expedition. She's being followed by this guy. Maybe they're a biking crew. So I assumed it was from over here. So let's watch the video and try to figure this out real quick. Not that it matters, but I don't see. Supposedly they took out a bench. Well, all the benches are here. Like I said, I don't know when this happened. Maybe it was an AI video. So I know you guys aren't going to be able to see this. So they're right there. Looks like it was right here. Wait. So there's the orange tree. I don't know why. It's always so hard for me to tell, like, what the heck is going on here. So there's the orange tree. Orange tree is on the right. So it would have had to have been right here. You know what? It has to be right. Why is it so confusing to me? I can't even tell if that's the orange tree. I don't see it. I don't know why. In my brain, I can't figure this out, man. If the orange tree is on the right, it would have to have been right here. Yeah. Yep. It was right here, and they took out one pole. They took out this pole, this chain, and this pole right here, but I see no damage. Anyway, sorry, I wasted a lot of time here trying to figure this stupid stuff out. Huh. So they've gotten all the areas that have been crashed through, they put a pipe down into the cement, and then they slide the pipe into the cement. Yeah, so the pipes aren't cemented in anymore. So it's like a tube that they slide the pipe into. So if it gets broken, they probably just have a spare parts crib where they just grab their spares and swap them out and keep rocking. Somebody suggested in the comments that they put those giant concrete balls like they have at Target and turn them into oranges and put them around there. But I think that they don't want to put something that's going to completely just annihilate a car, right? Because it's going to kill the people. So they put stuff in there that's, going to slow them down but not kill them, I'm thinking. I don't know. I mean, what's worse? I mean, if there's people in the park and they bust through there, they could be killing people. Anyway, I can see right now that my commentary is a little goofy. I'm not really making any, the continuity of my commentary is pretty bad right now. So this brick is going to be exceptionally slippery. So we're on Chapman. Hopefully we don't run into a train. Oh my gosh. There it is. Let's look at these cars while we wait for the train. Oh, shoot, man. Sucks. Wow, these are beautiful. So you got an old Cadillac. Plymouth, Impala. Pretty amazing. Bobby G's, y'all. Chapman. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh, the train isn't even here yet. Ugh, wow. Let's check the time because I was running late today. This will give us a better idea of what we can do. 7:05, not too bad. So we got about 55 minutes. I don't even have that much battery on my camera, so. All right. So I didn't bring rain gear. I'm trusting the weather report. It looks good. I see some blue skies. I don't see any rain clouds. There was 40% chance, 0% in Orange and 40% in Santa Ana and Irvine up until I think 8 o'clock. So this is part of the experience. I know it's annoying, but this is what it's about. Raw footage, unedited, joy. Party people, the party train. Look at that new one. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at you. All right. Scary. Go this way. Over to Almonds. This isn't a very exciting section here, but we're headed in the right direction at least. I didn't inspect the front tire this morning like I should have. But regardless, this is what we have to take because my son's bike, I forgot to charge it. So Metrolink, is a backup option for me, but they used to have a shuttle that ran from Tustin Station to right to my front doorstep at work, and that's no longer an option. So you have to catch a regular bus at Tustin, which is much slower. Chick-fil-A is all decorated for Christmas. Looking nice. Happy dog, happy dog. Dolly's Donuts and Cookies too. Smoke and gifts. You can come here, get some smoke and get some gifts. All right, let's get down into Santa Ana rapidamente. CVS parking lots. pretty busy. That's the word, busy. I guess we're gonna sit here. There's a cat curled up in that front yard, soaking wet. Could not find repose from the rainy night. It rained all night. It stopped about 4 in the morning because I was awake. Cruising back behind the main place mall. So I think I know what's happening this morning. So I started drinking coffee in the morning. Which I usually don't. So I think the one thing I need to improve upon, I mean, I probably need to improve on a lot of stuff with these videos, but the one thing for sure is I have a tendency like to talk very slow, and I think it's kind of annoying. But I don't recognize it as much because when I preview my videos, I listen to them in two times speed, so I don't realize it. And then when I listen to it at regular speed, it's I realized how slow I talk. So this has been cut off down here for a while. So let's see if they took the gates down and what it looks like down here. So this has been blocked off for a long time. It's going to be a mess over here when we go under Main Street. There was one time I came down here, and it was like, I ride past homeless people often, and I don't really trip out on it. Like, I don't feel threatened by any means. But one day I went under here, and oh my gosh, off to my right, there was like 5 people camping. I went through there one morning, and it wasn't morning, it was in the afternoon. On my ride home, I cut through there, and there was a group of people under there, and it was like the first time I ever felt like something was gonna happen, like I was gonna get robbed. There was a guy, there were a bunch of people up against the wall, and then there was a dude that looked more like kind of like a gang member, crouched down in the gangster pose right in my path, and he didn't move. And then as I went past him, I looked back, and he started standing up, and a couple of them got off the wall and were like, you know, because I had to go slow to go past him. So they were like collectively like kind of getting up, like they were going to do something, but they didn't. So, wow, this is beautiful. Wow, this is so nice. It's taken us a long time. It's already been 30 minutes and we're barely here. That's twice as long as it should take. I guess it's from me stopping at the circle. Let's just enjoy this though. This is nice. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we're gonna I guess I'm just gonna stay on Main Street because this ride's already been so goofy. I feel like I'm not doing a good job this morning on my ride. My commentary is really bad. See how much room I have. Look at that truck. That's how much room I have. That's why on this section I'm typically on the sidewalk. alumni. Pretty nice. My front, everything feels funky. Let's just take it easy. It said the temperature is 50, but it doesn't feel like 50 to me. Feels more like 55, 54, 55. Cement right here is very slippery. Got a car on my bumper. Red light, y'all. You don't have to be in a hurry. Yeah, let's slow it down. Slow it down. Something's telling me to get off the street. Take it easy. So we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen. Pretty basic. This would be a good morning to be able to tell a story, since we're just riding along unexcitedly through the most common route possible. So we might get a little, I know the sky, the clouds are very patchy, but there is a pretty dark one over us. So we might get a little rain. Feel some sprinkles. I find it really strange how like 90% of drivers on that initial stop, like I know, so the initial stop at a stoplight or a stop sign, like they never stop behind the crosswalk or behind the white line. Like I know you have to creep out, but like most people just skip that step. They just go across and kind of just roll and then take off. Like it's really annoying. Getting a little bit of sprinkles, a lot of bit of sprinkles, and it's raining. I knew that might happen. Oh, that's not good though, because I have no rain gear. Oh man, I thought I was home free, y'all. It shouldn't be too bad though. That cloud is kind of behind us. I don't know. We had some pretty good rides lately, so if this one's not the greatest, that's okay. It's still really nice out, so at least we have that. It's nice. Pretty annoying. guy is very familiar with this ride. He knows that this is a goofy crossing right here. Nice move. Through the red light. Nice. The planes are taking off in the opposite direction from John Wayne, so maybe we'll get lucky and one will take off when we're riding by. Hopefully my lens isn't smudged. Oh yeah. Sprinklers. Run over the crossing guard here. Dang, he's got a cool ring. He's got a cool high vis schmuck on. See if the Windhorse can get up to 28 this far into the ride. Feels like it can. Let's see what, maybe not. No, not even 27. So I guess that I'm curious about that drug, fentanyl, and like everybody that takes it, like their legs are all messed up. Like they do the spine bender, but then their legs are always mangled, like they can't like walk right. Like their feet are all swollen and like and they have like open wounds and stuff all over their legs from their skin like being swollen up and broken. Like, what is it about that drug that messes up people's limbs, you know? I guess it's like would have to do with like circulation, I guess. I mean, is it really that good to go through all that? Like, at least like people like, you know, people that were smoking, you know, smoking crack, and like they were still like highly functional. They could still like rob you, you know. And even like people who do heroin, like they're pretty functional too. And meth, obviously, is a high functioning drug. But like fentanyl, just like why? Like, you're not able to do anything. It's really, you're turning yourself into a total immobile, like rotting lump of meat. Like, so strange. Chevy Silverado. Great. We got another crazy person behind us. Death zone right here. Death zone. Let's go up here. I want to see how this homeless guy's doing up here. Chevy Silverado. Go ahead and stop. Let this guy run past us. So yield to pedestrians. Well, he's over on the other side now. Oh, he's right here. Got a home buy now. So there's two people on the left side, and now this guy's got a buddy. There's two on the right. It's an uprising. It's a good spot for the rain. Come on now, people. There we go. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I'm gonna bypass the line, so. It's raining. All right, let's see if we get a good shot of the, see what I'm saying? Nobody stops behind the white line. It's crazy. I know I'm on a bike and I shouldn't be on the sidewalk, so I understand that. But I always say I'm not in a 3,000-pound freaking killing machine. I'm just on a bike. I'm on an 80-pound, 75-pound killing machine. So I'm hoping a jet takes off, but I can't hear any. They've got the repurposed octobus. I kind of want to... Oh, do I hear anything? I could look on flight radar. It's making me... Never mind. What? Your Apple ID was recently used at Apple Store for $149. Oh my gosh. So if I cut that out, I was just, when I tried to download Flight Radar, I got like a pop-up on my phone saying that somebody was trying to make purchases on my Apple account, but I don't think it was legit, because it was on that, it was when I was down, it was when after I downloaded that Flight Radar app. So it would have been, my phone wasn't on, like, it wasn't like a notification to me directly, like on my, like as a text message to my phone or to my email, or now they have my email, but that doesn't really matter. But so the only way they had to access me is having me call that stupid number, which is my fault that I called it. But that pop-up was on the app, you know what I mean? So they had put like a link on that app, probably something like that. I hate stuff like that. Alright, the camera's gonna die any minute. So thanks. Not the best Friday morning video, but it was alright. Alright, well thanks for watching my video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bizarro.